60
Okay,
seconds.
everybody, let's make it another good one. We're on our way.
What are you doing? Oh, man, you're not gagging, are you?
If Scott Baio were...
Hey there, my name's Raul. Congratulations on successfully installing the game. And, you know, the game's a bit of a memory hog, I'll be honest, so we had to dump some of your personal files. Looked like love notes and poetry. Nothing important, so don't worry about it. Tell me how many people are playing today. Gotcha, one player. Go ahead and type in your name.
It's a wonderful...
Oh, and do you want a 7-question game or a 21-question game? All right, got it, no problem.
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in bric-a-brac.
20 seconds.
If you're gonna have an ad farm in the studio, there are precautions you have to take.
Ooh, 20. Hey, when a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer on the screen and hit the right number on the keyboard, all right? Follow me? It's real easy.
10 seconds.
All right, hey,
9,
good luck out there.
8, 7,
Okay,
6,
take out the
5,
desktop.
4,
Okay, go to
3.
black.
So keep an eye on your local birth announcements and hop on the Black Market Baby Roadshow tour in a city near you.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Yeah, welcome to You Don't Know Jack TV, my friend. Just me and you tonight? How nice for us. What do you say you squeeze in nice and close? We'll take the phone off the hook. Maybe I'll even rub your feet later. Looks like just the two of us today, huh? Great. Now I can say whatever I want to. Yeah, baby. Okay, come on, let's go. All right, I need a category.
Question 1 is taped before a live studio audience.
Shake hands with when a soap opera goes down. You give me a right answer, I'll give you $3,000. Okay, imagine your life is a soap opera and you need direction. Shouldn't be too hard. Now, imagine you get these directions. Take 95 South, go past Philadelphia, look for signs for Landview. When you hit Landview, head underground. That's the lost city of Eterna. On which show might you get these directions? All My Children, Loving, One Life to Live, or The Edge of Night. One Life to Live is the soap opera with the storyline involving Eterna, the lost city beneath the town of Landview in the Philadelphia suburbs. Gee, a crazy, unbelievable plot twist on a soap opera. Now that's something you don't see every day. All right, pick a category. The category is, and you thought alphabets were cool, I'm gonna make this one $1,000. Yeah, check this out. A major cereal company is gonna start a new line of cereals that celebrate the golden age of television. If one of the cereals creates an ad that says, "Come have a bowl of some delicious schnozola," what would you expect to see floating in your cereal bowl? Little Ed Sullivans, Little Jack Parrs, Little Jackie Gleasons, or Little Jimmy Durantes? Jimmy Durante of The Jimmy Durante Show has the nickname Schnozola. They were going to put marshmallows in there too, but then they realized that having big noses in the same bowl as these milky, gooey things probably wouldn't be the most appetizing breakfast. Category, please.
This is question 3.
Let's see what we got going. Bra burners and phallic structures. You get it right, you get $2K. Oh, nuts! Cosmetics giant BB Galini's powder puff factory has collapsed. She needs someone to rebuild it, but Mike Brady is unavailable. If BB Galini decides that she needs a female architect to build her a new powder puff factory, who would she most likely hire? Angela Bauer from Who's the Boss, Elise Keaton from Family Ties, Ann Romano from One Day at a Time, or Maude Findlay from Maude? Ow, burning, burning, burning! Okay, now, here's a good answer. Elise Keaton is an architect on Family Ties. I think the first thing she built was a booster chair for Alex. Throw me a category. Hey, smart move, my friend. You just got your hands on a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat question is Please, Hammer, don't amuse them. Now, I'm going to read off 7 show titles, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a comedy or an actual show about home repair. As each one comes up, if it's a comedy, press 1. If it's actually about home repair, press 2. And slap 4 if you want to skip it. For each right answer, you get $500, and you lose $500 for a wrong answer or one you don't get to. All right, I'm going to start you off with 30 seconds on the clock. And we're off. Full House, comedy or home repair? This Old House. House of Buggin'. House Calls. Delta House. Home Improvement. Last one, In the House. That's all she wrote. Well, look at you, 6 out of 7 over there. Let's see how it helps out your score. There you go. Good job. That's all you get now. Time to pick a category. For your enjoyment, Claire Danes, Scared Alien. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Hey, you know the series My So-Called Life? You know, the 30-something for high school kids? Well, hold on, because here comes a tricky one. Which of the following can you not spell with the letters in My So-Called Life? Smelly cop fails, feel my oil sack, moldy lice sale, or yes, fill me load. Moldy lice sale? See, and I tell these high school kids, don't share hats. So you don't lose any sleep over it. My So-Called Life. No P, you can't spell cop. However, you can spell fails. Give me a category. We're calling this one, In My Day, Vowels Only Cost a Nickel. I'm gonna give away $3,000 this time. Okay, imagine this. If the present-day Wheel of Fortune shows its contestants in the same way as the 1953 show of the same name, how could you get to play? Win the Greater Los Angeles Spelling Bee, rescue Vanna White from an accident, win a national contest held by Merv Griffin, or be a circus freak. Contestants on the 1953 game show Wheel of Fortune were all good Samaritans, or heroes being rewarded for their good deeds. I can think of a couple of good deeds I'd perform for Vanna White, and a couple of bad ones, too. Category, please.
Question 7 is dedicated to the men and women of trivia.
May I introduce, I am not an animal. Wait, yes I am. You get it right, I'm giving you $1,000. Hey, you know how some visually impaired people use seeing eye dogs to get around and everything? If vocally impaired people want to use TV's first live, non-cartoon talking animal to help them speak, whom should they hire? Arnold Ziffel, Lassie, Mr. Ed, or Lancelot Link, Secret Chimp? No, contrary to what little Timmy thinks, Lassie is unable to talk. Timmy is now in a place where he's being well cared for, and the voices aren't as loud anymore. For the curious, here's the right answer. Television's first live, non-cartoon talking animal was my main man, Mr. Ed. You know, not many people know this, but I auditioned for the voice of Mr. Ed. Yeah, they said they'd call me back when they made his ass talk. What do you think that means? All right, I need a category.
Join us as we explore the fascinating world of 8.
Let's have a big warm welcome for A Prisoner in My Own Pants. $3,000 for this one. Hey, do you remember that 60s TV sci-fi show, The Prisoner? Considering how the village in The Prisoner is guarded, which of the following schoolyard games would have best trained number 6 for escape? Red light, green light, leapfrog, hopscotch, or dodgeball? The village is guarded by large floating balls that go after anyone who tries to escape. Yeah, it's really comforting to know that the physical and emotional hell beating I took every Thursday in gym class really was educational. All right, pick a category. Well, what do we have here? The Board of Regis. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. See what you can do with this one. Suppose Regis Philbin starts up a new production company. If he wants to name it in the same way that Oprah Winfrey named her company, what should it be called? R&P Productions, Refill Productions, Siger Productions, or Kathy Lee Productions? Oprah's company is called Harpo Productions because Harpo is Oprah spelled backwards. And look at that, Siger is Regis spelled backwards. Why do these people's names sound more normal when they're pronounced backwards? Time to pick a category. This one's called No, Don't Change a Thing. Get this one right, you get $1,000. Let's see how you handle this one. Say the TV tabloid show Inside Edition is taken over by the publishers of Gary Hobson's newspaper on Early Edition. What would be unique about their coverage? They'd report gossip telepathically. They'd report gossip on stone tablets. They'd report gossip at 3 o'clock a.m. Or they'd report gossip before it happens. Gary Hobson, the main character on TV's Early Edition, gets his newspaper a day early, thereby discovering tomorrow's news before it actually happens. So now you'll know who celebrities are going to divorce before they're even married. That'll do it for round 1. What do you say we move on to round 2? Don't forget, everything in round 2 is worth double, so heads up. Give me a category.
11, come on, girl. Good question.
The category? Crappy commercials. How does $4,000 grab you? All right, this might be a tad disgusting, but bear with me. Imagine that you and a friend who just happens to be in the TV biz are watching a toilet paper commercial. The ad shows a man sitting on the toilet. A border then moves across the screen, replacing the shot with another scene of the man smiling after he's finished. What might your friend say? Did you see that flush? Wow, what a nice wipe. How's that for a tight squeeze? Or, that certainly was a great plop. The technical term for the changing of a screen via the use of a moving border is a wipe. And the first thing they teach you at TV Tech School is to always wipe from front to back to avoid disease. Throw me a category. I believe this one is called Holy Whacked Out Casting Director, Batman! You want $6,000? Give me your right answer. You know, there sure were a lot of unlikely celebrities starring as villains on that Batman TV show. Given the guest stars on Batman, which of these would you definitely not hear during an episode? My brother George will fix you. Nothing's coming up roses for you. You're finished, darling. Or you'll be dreaming of a black Christmas. Bing Crosby was never a Batman guest villain. And thank God. I imagine his ruthless crooning would have been too powerful a weapon for even Batman to overcome. Category, please.
15.
Open wide and get ready for Get Real. You get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. All right, imagine this. On the next season of MTV's The Real World, the kids go live in the Smithsonian and use all the old TV props there. Which will they not be able to do? Sit in Archie Bunker's armchair, pet a stuffed lassie, fire up the still from MASH, or try on Fonzie's leather jacket. The Smithsonian doesn't have a stuffed lassie on display.
What is it, girl? Why are you standing so still? Girl? Oh, no!
All right, I need a category.
The kookiest digits you've ever seen. Together they're 14.
Let's take a look at Pull My Fingers. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Hey, yo, you, over here. Okay, good. Now, look at this picture and tell me, if a hippie gives you this sign, what is he saying to you? The visitors have arrived. Danger! In Orkin, which is honor. Or somewhere a Vulcan is crying. When Samantha from Bewitched has to give Darren her word, she gives him the witch's honor sign. Now, tell me again, why doesn't he let her perform magic? All right, pick a category. Yeah, chest strut fits dime whore.
It's time for our Dribblicious.
Grab hold of this gibberish category. The Weather Channel can be so melodramatic. You move fast, you can get 10,000 bucks on this gibberish question. Now, as soon as you know the answer, you buzz in and start typing, because I'm going to take away some of that cash every second and a half. Okay, get ready to buzz in quickly and tell me, with what does this rhyme?
Storm!
First clue, it's... Go for it. Type in your answer and hit return. You know, people say that Norm and I are kind of similar. For instance, whenever I walk into a room, people always yell, Schmitty. Watch, check this out. Hey, everybody. Hey. Okay, let's move on. Time to pick a category. Coming at you, the Excuse Files. How does $2,000 sound? Hey, you remember all those great excuses you came up with in grade school to explain why you didn't do your homework? Well, some of us still do that to get out of work. During the second season of The X-Files, which lame excuse could Agent Mulder have given for his partner Scully's absence from work? Her grandmother was sick, a dog ate her, she was abducted by aliens, or she was possessed by the devil. At the end of one of the seasons, Scully is actually abducted by aliens, and we don't see her for a while.
Yeah, sure, Mulder. And now I suppose she can't come to work because she has brain cancer.
I'm telling you, I swear to God! Throw me a category.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you.
God bless.
You're beautiful.
For your viewing pleasure, all I've got are 2 lint balls and a used condom. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. Time for some celebrity trash. Get ready to type in the name of the TV character whose trash I'm rating. I've got a roll of duct tape, a bent paper clip, a packet of Alka-Seltzer, a Swiss Army knife, and a business card that says the Phoenix Foundation. Who's the owner of this trash? Let's see what you got. Start typing and then hit return. MacGyver works for the Phoenix Foundation and saves the day by using trash like, duct tape, paper clips, and Alka-Seltzer. Because you know what they say, one man's trash is another man's thermonuclear warhead. Give me a category. All right, give it up for I'm blanking. This one can get you $6,000. Okay, how about this? Did you know that Jackie Gleason didn't like to rehearse? He preferred to wing it when the cameras rolled. Jackie Gleason had a signal for his fellow actors on The Honeymooners to let them know if he forgot a line. Now, if you didn't know the signal, what might you think he was telling you? Hang 10, dude. Pull my finger. I've got something stuck in my nose. Or, I'm hungry. When Jackie Gleason forgot his lines, he'd rub his stomach. Originally, it was going to be rubbing his stomach and patting his head, but it didn't work out. All right, pick a category.
Minty cool, minty fresh 19.
And our special guest tonight, Living in Sin. Heads up, this one's going to be $6,000. Flex those fingers, here it comes. Which of the following TV couples was never married? Mr. T and Tina, Mr. Adams and Eve, Scarecrow and Mrs. King, or Mr. and Mrs. North? Mr. T, played by Pat Morita, never married his housekeeper, Tina. He did, however, perfect the crane technique on her. All right, I need a category.
Question 20 now concludes its broadcast day.
Here we have, you're a puppet for the man. 4K coming your way for a right answer. Put it in gear, because here we go. If one of the Fraggles from the kids show Fraggle Rock asked the Oracle Marjorie for advice and didn't like what she had to say, what would be an appropriate response? You're a real motor mouth. Pipe down. Put a sock in it. Or you're just talking trash. Yeah, baby. Marjorie is a trash heap, and she gives the Fraggles advice. Kind of like Loveline. Category, please. Welcome to the Jack Attack. When you see two words on the screen that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, I'll give you $2,000. If you're wrong, you're going down 2,000. But don't forget, remember the clue. Not any old word's gonna do it. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Let's go to the bonus round, and we'll see how much bonus you can pick up. Good luck. Wow, that was an exciting game. That was a real thrill. You were the best player we've had by far. Now do me a favor, will you? Look to your left, now look to your right, now repeat after me.
You don't know Jack. Great show, everyone. We have some lovely parting gifts for you. Hey, Raul, are we doing this again or what?
Thanks for breaking in that high scoreboard for us, player. I knew you could rise above the competition. If you want to play another game, let me know.
Oh, sorry, man. I was on the other line with Cat Stevens, and I forgot to leave you a message.
And there always seems to be another problem around the corner.
I really wish you wouldn't play those Judas Priest albums.
Yeah, why? So we can listen to your Striper albums instead?
Before they can bring peace to the world, they first have to bring peace to their two-bedroom apartment.
After all, Muhammad, if we can be friends, then can't the whole world...
Friends? Yeah, we'll be friends when you stop ordering pork sausage on the pizza.
The Real Holy World, Tuesdays at 8, right after Liquid Diet Television.
Dearest Natalie, today was our fiercest battle yet. As we fought our way to victory, I saw something not soon forgotten. Telly Savalas atop the dunk tank, smiling triumphantly, gym shorts flapping in the wind. He had willed himself not to be dunked.
The Civil War Battles of the Network Stars, a Ken Burns film coming this fall to PBS.
Antifreeze. Don't drink that. Why? Because it'll kill you.
Oh. This message brought to you by the United States Department of Condescending Paternalism.
This week on Zenora, Queen of Battle, a journey is undertaken.
Come up here, Janelle. You can ride in front of me.
Hold me tight.
But they must make haste.
We'll have to gallop.
Oh, yes.
All on the next Zenora.
Lonely? Poor? Depressed? Let the Psychic Enemies Network put everything in perspective. Psychic Enemies guide your career.
My psychic enemy told me to abandon my cancer research facility for a menial low-paying job at the Perky Putt mini golf range. Thanks, Psychic Enemies.
Psychic Enemies give financial advice.
After I gave him my social security number and bank account number, my psychic enemy predicted bank fraud. Thanks, Psychic Enemies.
And Psychic Enemies know about love.
Psychic Enemies told me to break up with a wealthy Nobel Prize winner and go back to unsatisfying one-night stands. Thanks, Psychic Enemies.
1-900-ENEMIES. With enemies like these, you'll never have friends again. TV producers looking for a way to spruce up a dying series? Well, now, for a limited time, What You Talking About Warehouse is offering that adorable child actor that your show needs at dramatically reduced prices. All children must go. And they're not just for sitcoms. Add a touch of wholesomeness to your soap opera.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
I love you both.
Listen to how one lovable addition can liven up a Vietnam miniseries. Look out! Charlie everywhere!
Hey, why is
everyone here called Charlie?
These precious child actors come in all shapes and sizes. Children with lisps, redheads, fat kids, annoying brats, twins, dwarves. So why let those final season's ratings get you down? Call What You Talking About Warehouse and you and your show can go out with a giggle.
Hey, Chachi, pass me that whatchamathingy.
Huh? Two best friends who've known each other for 80 years.
And who's it's flipping my jig? Pass it over here, Chachi.
You talking to me?
You're the only one here, ain't you?
They just can't remember each other's names.
My name's not Chachi, you idiot. I don't care what your name is. I want to doodle with you, whatever.
Yes, those two lovable old characters are back with their own series.
How'd you like it if I called you Mickey? My name's not Mickey. That's my point. Huh?
What? Fridays this fall. Senile Old Men.
Hey, Stinky, pass me the Cheetos. Are you talking to me? You're the only one here, ain't you? Well, what about him? Oh, that's a lamp, you idiot.
Senile Old Men, the new show about nothing.
I thought he looked familiar.